Okay. Hey everybody, it's your buddy BPM here, and well, yeah, it's been a rough 24 hours. I'm sure I don't have to tell anyone. We debated. I particularly debated all like pretty much all day today. Uh, if if I even wanted to stream, it's been I feel like this is the most appropriate music for for this. Yeah, so fuck the Supreme Court, fuck kind of just like fuck everything in general. Um but one of the things I hate about situations like this, and for I guess for archival purposes, if anyone's watching this in the future, there's for anyone who I guess didn't hear the news, Politico leaked that there was a document from the Supreme Court that the push to overturn Roe v. Wade is sooner rather than later. Um, Nothing but you is audible if you're intending music to be heard. Okay, let me up that. It's just some good Mick Gordon. There we go. Um, so it's just been a day of everyone, including myself, just being mad and angry and checks and balances in this government just doesn't fucking work when 9 people can basically lay the law of the land. And unfortunately, the opposition from where it should be coming from from the Democrats, from elected leaders, really isn't coming from them. They're going into a far more reactive instead of a preventatory approach to everything. Hey, what's good, Phantom Trickster? So part of me wanted to just take the day off and just rest through this nightmare, because I can tell you I've been a fucking anxious bundle of nerves all day long, like pit in my stomach kind of thing. But whenever something like this happens, I hate the feeling of doing nothing. So I decided to go today after all and make a impromptu personal charity event, because like really while I'm tempted to give to like make a donation to Planned Parenthood, the truth of the matter is they have a lot of people supporting them right now. They are getting more funding than ever, and rather where I want my money to go, the people who I think can use it the most and help out the most are abortion funds in 13 trigger law states, where if Roe v. Wade gets overturned, it's going to be up to each state to determine their abortion restriction regulation. And there are already 13 states that are basically going to immediately outlaw it the second Roe v. Wade gets overturned. So I want whatever funding we give today to go to them. As you can see right here, I made a bit.ly link to a great Twitter thread with verified charities specifically for that. You can find that at the bit.ly link, bit.ly/the Supreme Court can eat this glizzy. Yeah, it sucks to have to, I streamed today for a number of reasons. One, I wanted to try and make some good come out of this fucking nightmare. I feel bad, and I've apologized to him numerous times that I feel bad for Chef in this matter, because I don't want to do a charity event so close to Monday's very worthy, very personal to him charity event for the American Foundation for Cancer Prevention. So I do this more of I'm giving to this. I'm not expecting people to match. I'm not expecting people to donate. Please don't if you're gonna give to American Cancer Society, my apologies. If you're going to give to this, please don't give to this in lieu of that. I'm gonna be giving to both. But I had to do something. I felt that like fucking I wouldn't be able to come on here and just like pretend like nothing's going on. I wouldn't be able to put on a face like that for that long. So this is my way of trying to help people relax and chill for a bit and hopefully have something good come out of this. So I hope everyone is doing okay. I'm hoping everyone is doing the best to take care of themselves. As much as it can feel in the middle of panic, as much as hard it can be to remember to do things to take care of yourself, please, for the love of God, make sure that people are eating properly, resting properly. Don't let this anger burn out and then write this shit down. And this is advice I give to everyone whenever they feel something just incredibly, something that boils up anger. Because one of the problems I think that we all have is that we will get angry and forget about it or let anger just blind us. I tell people that whenever you're feeling something like this, write down how you are feeling today. And whenever you feel complacent, go back and remember. Look at that and remember what you felt. And use that to push you forward when things start to feel normalized, and remember just how fucking close on one day. And it's still, even if things turn out for the best and this nightmare goes away, which no one can rest on their laurels. No one can rest on anything for right now. For one, just remember how quick things can change, and how one of the most civil healthcare liberties can be overturned because of a fucking bunch of hypocritical, dumb motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I try not to be like rambling, and I obviously didn't prepare anything today speech-wise. I wanted to just talk from the heart, and God, I hope I'm just not like rambling and Ready's anti-network is also great resources. Yes, exactly what Amanda in chat is saying. There are a number of resources, and if you are going to give, remember there are as much as I also do support Planned Parenthood. I give monthly to them as well. There are other organizations now that will need your help, need your donations, need your resources, and also. Like, because I know that feeling. I felt that all day today of what the fuck can I do? Even if you're in a state like me, I'm in one of the most blue states in Connecticut. I wrote to my congressman. I wrote to my senator. I left voicemails. Call. Let them know. Let them know as a constituent you are fucking furious with what you're seeing, and remind them to find their balls and fight. Because right now they're gonna be so pressured to take no action and wait for things to blow over. They're the ones who need to hear. They're the ones who need to hear from us. And also, I don't want to talk about or harp on this for too long, because God, I've been seeing enough people getting at each other's throats on it. Vote. Vote in November. Vote in your midterms. Vote even if, like me, you're in one of the most blue areas out there. Fucking vote. Because it's hard enough spurring these fuckers into action. But when there's even less of them, it's going to be even harder. You owe it to the people around you. Fucking no matter how pointless and how weak they feel at the moment, vote. Just simple as that. Yeah, anything you can. Yeah, even if they are publicly hounding it, hound their ass. Get on them. It'll either spur them into action or reinforce that they are doing what right now. Because you go and look, the majority of the American people are against overturning this, but we have a system of checks and balances for a reason, even if it sometimes doesn't fucking feel like it. We have a voice, use it. And again, I always feel that when it comes to stuff like this, because I'm a man, the impact on this is going to impact me significantly less than numerous other people in the country. Like, I almost feel like I don't. It's hard for me to feel like I'm justified saying stuff and raising a voice but fuck it. Listen to everyone right now who have been telling you for decades now their fear and that they are scared and that this isn't something that just happened. This is something that has been the sword of Damocles dangling over our heads for decades now. So just listen, boost voices, give to where you can. Alright, rambling over for the moment. So what I'm gonna do personally for today is, we did Elden Ring last on Sunday. I have a modded version of Dark Souls that I've been trying to get working for a while. Finally got it all running. Dark Souls is always a game that's near and dear to my heart in terms of charity, because it was one of the first really heavy extra lives we ran here at the New York Snark Exchange. So I'm gonna be going back to it. And much like we did for last time, I'm gonna be donating personally per boss killed, $15 per boss killed, $1 per death, and if I end up, if I go under 5 deaths, I'm gonna just bump that up to a straight 30. So I still haven't decided how I'm gonna distribute that. I'm gonna either split it up and give part to each of those 13 charities that are in the thread seen there, or some joint fund, because I know a couple of them coming up. I just want to make sure that whatever we give to is properly vetted and going to the help that we want, because unfortunately, whenever things like this come up, scam charities are always a very real possible thing, because we're living in the nightmare times. So let's go ahead and get into it. I want to thank you for letting me just fucking ramble on there. It's been a really taxing 24 hours, and I think we can all use a little bit of a rest, a little bit of a break. So let's go fuck some monsters up. So I did have a little bit of trouble getting this running. With any luck, this will work fine. But if we run into any issues, I'm sure I can get it fixed. So Nathan, we are not tracking these donations, mostly because this was a unbelievably impromptu event. Well, two reasons. One, it's an incredibly impromptu event, and also, with chefs having a charity event that we've been sinking time into as well on Monday, I didn't want to take from that, so this is going to be a more personal thing for me. If people want to donate, the charity list can be found below there. Feel free to give of your own accord if you want to match what I'm doing. I certainly encourage that. I just want to make sure both our event as well as Monday's one, we don't want one to like supersede the other. It sucks having two charity events so close to one another. Yeah, it came out of fucking nowhere. Like, again, I came really close today to not even streaming, just because fuck. So anyway, let's go ahead. Don't worry about that name. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a hunter, or go for bandit, one of my favorite classes. Yeah. So if people want to, I'm gonna assume that that's Chris. Yeah. If people want to donate and message Chris, feel free to do so. Chris she'll be tracking them. I'm keeping everything written down in my book. Keeping pen and paper for this. Yeah, Chris is unfortunately dealing with some allergies, I believe. Also, Solo Link, what is good? So very important for this run, I'm gonna make sure that we have the pendant as our gift. Let's just go with commoner, shaved. So, yeah, this is gonna be just a plain old regular run of Dark Souls, totaling no mods whatsoever.
The world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity.
You know, I played this game for so long and did not realize that there was like an opening cutscene for years. I never saw it on my PS3 version of it.
Light and dark.
I don't know if my copy's just bugged or something.
Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
Also, we'll be adjusting the volume of things once this opening cutscene is over.
The first of the dead.
Oh, absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly, Souls of Link.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos.
So this is not the remastered version. I'm using the Prepare to Die edition because it actually makes the mod run a little bit better. I mean, what mod? Wink.
And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Damn it, I forgot the furtive pygmy again.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart western scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease.
So there is actually a different Chris. There are a little more glitches in Remaster, and Remaster runs a little bit better. As long as you don't run it in full screen, though, Prepare to Die Edition actually runs better. They had it for a while, where if you had the Prepare to Die Edition, you could get 50% off Remaster, but I'm fine with the Prepare to Die Edition.
The flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
So here's the thing about DS2, is it's hard enough as is, but then they have that stupid covenant that it's really easy for people to sign up for, that makes the game even harder by doubling the damage you take and having the damage you give.
And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Also, let me go ahead and retweet the tweet. Yeah, of course.
The undead are corralled and led to the north.
Yeah, simple and clean, just like Kingdom Hearts.
Where they are locked away to await
Hey, thank you,
the
Nathan.
end of the world. This is your fate.
Oh, new Oh, that's cute. Oh, right, the Bongo Cat. Alright, so first thing let's do is go in and just adjust the music sounds. Just because I forget how fucking loud this game can be. So yeah, you know, everything's nice and normal. We're starting off as all Dark Souls games do with a broken sword hilt. You know, we talked on also, hey, thank you Amanda for that 11-month resub. Woo. John, of course, it's John Nomad. All right, we got to talk to text. You know, so the nice thing about this mod is that what mod? Is that it actually it plays like just kind of, you can play this as normal Dark Souls. You don't have to like completely rely on stuff. But yeah, there are a couple of things in this game, and they are actually kind of hard to find. I had to look up a guide because they just, despite how the game advertises itself, they are not super easy to find in the world. If you try and fight that Asylum Demon really early on, he will fuck you up, and you have a weapon that deals maybe 3 damage per hit. So the game really is trying its best to tell you, don't fight this idiot right now. Instead, run out here and get yourself a shield. Chase this motherfucker down and get yourself a proper weapon. Luckily, their aim is worse than mine. Hey, cheating till the game cheats back. So I believe the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do something that seems out of the ordinary. We're gonna run over here where it looks like there's nothing here, but instead we're gonna take this pendant, which is very important. We have to use it as our starting gift. And if I make a little prayer right here, the guys are gonna bless me with a lot of ammunition and a little something else, the ability to enable guns. Well, what gun could we possibly have enabled? Well, we might just have something. Oh, well, the first thing we have to do, of course, this is on me. I have to, of course, equip my 999 ammunition. So, yeah, welcome to the Halo mod of Dark Souls, where, they have placed every gun from Halo 1 randomly hidden across the world of Dark Souls.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you.
Oh, I love Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is probably my favorite out of the,
Hear me out.
2 and 3 are both on par. 1 I'm actually, like, the least crazy about, but also 1 is probably also the, like, most iconic.
But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringest the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this.
Shut up and give me the Estus Flask.
An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
Hey, Warlock, how's it going? Oh, what a great guy. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. That was because Amanda wanted a friendly NPC killing in Elden Ring, which we could not give them. So that's to make up for that. So yeah, while I have a lot of Halo bullets, I do want to try and save some of them because they are actually pretty fucking powerful. But I will fully charge and fuck this dude up. Yeah, I trust me, it's been a day. I debated for a while to even stream today or not. So hi Asylum Demon. And of course I totally didn't just take an intentional death there to bump up our total, but that's one death. So yeah, this mod puts in Halo pistols, into Dark Souls. Which is, like, so, I actually recommend people, like, this is from, Inferno Plus 2, is the developer of this mod. They put a video out about how they made this, and it is most definitely worth your time if you want to see like a passion project come to life, because basically this is not just like a little graphical overhaul where they like modded a crossbow or something like that. This this person completely made all these animations, like watching from, like, the amount of work that went into this is incredible. So normally you're supposed to get a nice plunge attack out of this. So this pistol's pretty fucking powerful. Especially if you give it a full charge. And that's one boss done right there. But yeah, no, the person who made this put some, like, dedication and work into this mod. It's actually, like, as someone who's followed a lot of Dark Souls mods, this is probably one of the most impressive ones yet. It is available for both remaster as well as Prepare to Die edition. The Prepare to Die edition is just a little bit easier to mod into, which is the main reason why we're going with it. And there is a gun hidden in every location. And the only thing you really have to do is make sure you start with the pendant equipped. So that's one death and one boss down. That's $16. I don't know what happens when you run out of ammo. I actually don't even know if the ammo is shared between all the guns or not, which is why I'm not just going blast heavy. I want to say when you get a new weapon, you'll get a full thing of ammo with it, but I only tested to about here. So I figure if we're gonna do a stream where we're donating per boss killed, we might as well have as much firepower as we could possibly muster. Get a little bit of reinforcements in. I also apologize for not really having much of a tracker on here for how we're going to be keeping this one pen and paper, just again how kind of last minute it was.
What do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this...
Yep. It sure is. Oh, hold on a second. You got a little something on you.
But I'm not defenseless, you rascal.
I like that he just calls us a fucking rascal. I don't think I can... No, I can't crouch. Can't teabag. What kind of Halo game is this? Oh, look, he had $5 in his pocket. We're gonna add that to the total. Let's go ahead and up our dexterity a little bit. And our vitality. So you may be saying, well, they added all those guns. Is that the only thing that they've added? Well, no. There's actually a couple of nice little additions in this mod. One of which can actually be seen right around here. All these blue bonfires. There is in fact a application that will let you be able to do stuff like host lobbies in Blood Gulch. And all of our favorite Halo maps. So yeah, they've added Halo multiplayer to this Dark Souls mod. And yeah, this is a crazy mod. I do not know if that's gonna work. But yeah, I recommend, if you're interested in this part of it in particular, watching the video from Infernal Plus 2 on it. He shows some of it in action. If you can get like 8 people who all have this, the problem is that everyone has to have the same version of the game and the mods active. Actually, I think you can do cross Prepare to Die edition and remaster, but it takes a little bit of time to set up. But apparently, once it's connected, there's apps that will basically let you do a like, you don't have to worry about getting kicked off Steam for modding the game. They literally run their own application that will deal with connecting players and whatnot. So, yeah, this is where a lot of time in the game ended up going. This mod's nuts. Anyway, let's see if we can find ourselves another gun. I did look up the location for a lot of these, but some of them are pretty hard to find.
I am Petrus of if not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hell, I realize, but I also want here. No.
Let me get that coin.
Oh, I have to. So what if I would? Very. That is it.
So we're not going to join his covenant right away. So yeah, a lot of spells, including ones that, like, literally, one of them will literally let you join someone in co-op and use a gun alongside them. Oh, I think I actually have to get this shortcut unlocked first. So we might be holding off on that until we do the Bell Gargoyles. Because we would have to get pretty much over there. I had forgotten if this shortcut was unlocked by default or not. All right, well let's head out and start fucking up some enemies. Well, actually, before we do that though, maybe we can get another death on the counter. Let's go ahead and visit our visit some Skelly Bros and grab some items. In fact, if I want to go crazy, I can see if I still remember how to get Nito's greatsword. Whoa, okay, uh-oh, uh-oh. Can't catch me, I'm a madman, I'm crazy. I'm crazy like a fox, here's my wallet. Okay, I literally, like, one thing I forgot to do, because it ended up taking a little longer to get this mod working than I initially intended. I meant to go look up how to get Nito's greatsword, and forgot to look that up. So I'm kind of going off memories at this point. Man, that's a bad spot to block me in. Yeah, no, it's been Warlock. Do not worry. I think we've all been in kind of a mental block over the last day at least. I know for me, like all the meetings that I had today at work, I have never been more just fucking autopilot in every conversation I had. Like it was just like I definitely felt like I just wasn't there. For those who are just coming in, in order to try and get some good out of the fucking nightmare news of today, or at least I'm going to be donating some cash today, based on both the number of times we die, which for me that was the second one, as well as number of deaths, as well as number of bosses that we take down, and this is probably going to be death number 3. I would look up how to get it, but I figure this is going to be the best way to throw a couple of deaths on the death counter. So that's 3 deaths, 1 boss, $5 taken from an NPC. But yeah, as you can see below, if you want to find a charity that you should be donating to, go to the link below, which is bit.ly/the Supreme Court can eat this glizzy, which will take you to a thread with a bunch of resources for abortion funds in trigger law states. What that means is if Roe v. Wade gets overturned, let's say tomorrow, the trigger states are going to be states in which abortion would be immediately banned. And they are basically, put another way, they're the states that are going to need resources the most out of any state. So they are going to be the ones that you're going to want to be giving towards. While Planned Parenthood is also a good option, oh, I forgot. I literally can't use the bonfire there until I'm out of danger. Can't catch me. Crazy like a fox. Nope. God. So what pisses me off about that in particular, as, a Catholic who's actually read the fucking Bible, if they want to use that bullshit about religious, oh, well, we're gonna bring religion into this. Yeah, if you read the Bible, God smokes a motherfucker for spilling his seed on the floor. So, any one of these if they want to go by, well, religion is what is leading us to make abortion illegal, that they better be coming after every single person who's ever jerked off, and they're already hypocrites to begin with, because, hey, if you look at it, how many right-wing conservative assholes got abortions for either their family or, in most cases, their mistress? They don't want to make abortions illegal, because they're going to be having them no matter what. These fuckers are going to be having abortions. They just want to make it harder for lower income families to get it. The sanctity of life has nothing to do with it. I fucking hate the skeletons. Yeah, abortion's for me, not for thee. So they can take their moral high ground and shove it right up their ass. Also, I think that is something like 5-6 deaths now. Like, as someone who studied religion, it pisses me off when bigots use religion as their justification for hating others and trying to take away people's rights. Christ clearly says, love all. And he was a man who hung out with the poor, the downtrodden, the prostitutes. And yet these these evangelical fucks take that and go, oh, well, our interpretation is that he's telling us to hate minorities and restrict the rights of women. Like, how badly can you misinterpret something? Also, the Bible sucks. I say this as a confirmed Catholic. I've undergone almost all of the goddamn sacraments. The Bible sucks. It is a alright book as long as you realize it is not meant to be taken literally, and holy shit, are these people terrible at at fucking that part in particular up. Alright. I need to remember where to go for here in particular. Yeah, they cherry pick the fuck out of it, which normally isn't a problem. You can cherry pick, you can talk about parts of a story you enjoy more than others, but if you try and do that with the caveat of, oh well, it's legit and you can't do that with dogmatic text. That's where you start fucking up. It's when you start saying stuff like, this text is infallible, I missed that by an inch. That's when you start running into problems. I don't know. Like I said, for a while, fun fact for, I think the only one who might know this is Chef, because I met him far earlier than anyone else. But at a time, at the end of high school, I got about 75% of the way to actually being a Jesuit priest. I came very close to actually considering joining the Jesuit order, because to me they were in the realm of Catholicism, they are the most progressive by leaps and bounds. And I always believed in, the mantra of you can do more damage inside the system than outside. And I was the kind of person who wanted to see reform in the Catholic Church. I hate these skeletons so fucking much. Why did I not go through with it? One, it would mean basically completely changing the, my path in terms of college. I would not be able to go to college for engineering, which is what I wanted to do. But instead I would have had to, pretty much immediately out of high school go into dogmatic, theology study. Which, theology is still, one of my favorite subjects. I absolutely adore it. But I didn't want to go to college for it. Also, I did not want to... I am actually a firm believer in I believe priests should be able to get married. I don't believe showing love for another human being supersedes your love for God. To me, they're two different things. But I know that that would be a hard... I don't believe I would be able to actually get, you know, undergo the proper rites if I planned on getting married at some point in my life. So I ended up... That basically talked me out of it at like 17. But for a while, I thought higher about it than a lot of things in my life. I don't know. I feel like you know, if I ever talk about the, you know, fun facts about me, that's one of them. Why won't the skeleton die? Also, I can't. I don't think I could go with. I would say I don't think I could go without cursing, but a lot of the Jesuits that I know have like some of the most fucking foul mouths I've ever heard in my entire life. An inch. An inch. Yeah, see, to me, there are, like, yeah, I could, I don't think I'd be able to, take a vow of celibacy. Yeah, okay, so Rich has a similar, Rich, did you go to a Jesuit high school, as well? Oh, okay. Oh, you just had a Jesuit teacher at a non. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna try, like, one more time for the sword, and if I can't, then we will just move on. I feel like I've racked up about 15 deaths at this point. Oh, I rolled right into that. Oh, okay. Wow, yeah, that's a tiny class. I went to Catholic school for, yeah, we're gonna put Nito Sword off to the side for now and just stick with the path that we've been on. But hey, 15 bucks tossed in, so that's 15 per deaths. 15 for the boss and 5 from the NPC we fucked up. Kingfisher, I feel you so much. Thank you for the donation. And if you feel like donating further, you can follow the bit.ly link that we have linked down there to go to a list of very worth your time charities. But yeah, I know that feeling. I hate the feeling of just like, why does everything have to feel like a fucking fight for your life all the time? See, I like polearms. I like the reach of them. I'm more of a greatsword person. But you see, Kingfisher, we actually have a we have a little bit of a surprise in our pocket to help with this particular run of Dark Souls. But we're saving that. We're saving that for bosses later on. They won't know what hit them. Yeah, like for me, like it's an odd feeling, like, and it's one that like I think it's actually one of the dumbest things, and I've heard some of the more conservative family members who I don't really talk to all that much for exactly shit like this. One of the dumbest things I repeatedly hear from them is like the it's such a like the "don't worry, you'll be fine" under it. Like, yeah, of course I'm gonna be fine. I'm a relatively well-off cis white man who, like, even though I'm pan and bi, I blend into society. I can have a girlfriend and act straight. I don't have to, I choose, I have to actively choose to basically put myself up as, hey, I'm LGBTQ. I could literally just put my head down, shut up, and make it through life fine. I'm not in danger. I'm not worrying about myself. I'm worried about everyone else. A lot more people with targets on their back. So whenever I hear people like, oh, don't worry, you're overreacting, you'll be fine. Like, yeah, no shit, I'm gonna be fine. It's the rest of the world I'm fucking worried about. And I understand that, Kingfisher. It's actually one of the hardest things about it is that feeling of I don't know what to do. Or I don't know how to push for, like, it's definitely that feeling there of, I wish I could just use all these, of, you know, this isn't gonna like bother me, so it almost feels like you don't have a right to say something or, you know, get angry. But if you feel that way, use your voice, use your platform, use the safety that you have to amplify the voices of others. That's how I've always felt it. That's how I've always felt, that's how I've always felt things in my life, is if I feel safe, then, you know, boost someone else's, signal someone else's voice. Fight like hell for somebody else. Normally, I feel like I'm a lot better at trying to, you know, allocate, if that, is that a word? Be eloquent about shit like this, put it into better words, but honestly, just the anger and anxiety and frustration of the past day has definitely exhausted the hell out of me. Yes, articulate. Thank you, Chef. It's saying something when playing Dark Souls is actively going to be the least frustrating thing about today. But God, I hate how just bad the opening Estus Flask is. Now I know if I hide in here, there's gonna be someone busting. Hannibal's gonna come busting through.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you.
Given how
I trade for
how
Everything's
how
the
hard they're
same.
pushing to apparently turn us back to fucking 1920s. Yeah. Got that. So I'm so sorry, Kingfisher. That's so fucking frustrating. Oh god, yeah, and the Philippines is God, yeah, that's God, everything is so much all the time.
Thank you kindly.
People just game the fucking system to keep dictators in power, and it's bullshit on a stick. And no matter how frustrating it feels, you just gotta remember those are the times when you gotta just push. No matter how angry no matter how frustrating, if you don't push, no one will. So you do what you can, even if it feels like you can't do anything. You know, a line that stuck with me from Boondocks is, what do you do when you feel like you've done everything you can? When you've done everything you can. What do you do when you feel like oh, God, I'm not gonna remember it. Fuck. What do you feel when you've done everything and nothing seems to work? You do what you can. Yeah, by all means, Kingfisher, go for it. Oh, I'm listening. Uh-oh. We are picking that up. I mean, I'm gonna fuck this up. Yeah, unfortunately, I tried to leap the... Asshole had to ping me right from the back, didn't he? Look at how pathetic that thing heals for. Oh, that's... I actually like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Kind of like a, it's like a 2D side-scrolling stealth game. I like that. I feel like I've seen something similar to that, but I'm trying to remember where. Also, fuck those backstabbers right there. Thankfully, they don't kick the fire barrel down again. I am going to risk a little bit by going back for that. And that was the thing I was afraid of. Come on. God, fuck Hobby Lobby. Like the supporting homophobia wasn't bad enough, and they're also fucking just literally just Indiana Jones style, just stealing fucking artifacts. What the hell? All right. The first thing we want to do up here is knock these guys down. I unfortunately don't think I can gold pine resin my gun, but let's see, boss. Alright, that's 2 bosses down, that's $30. On top of 15 and 4 for my deaths and NPC pickpocketing. I think if that is a legitimate fear, Kingfisher, best thing to do is, you know, consult with non-white people, consult with people of color, consult with experts, and you know, one of the best things to do is, if you're, you know, I don't feel like a person should not write something or write something out of their you know, wheelhouse just because it's, you know, but a person would have to, a person is guilty of appropriation if they write something like that, something not in their wheelhouse and not consulting people as well. Make it a collaborative effort, get other voices in there, etc., etc. Yeah, perfect. You're already on that. Now let's talk to this good boy.
Hello. You don't look
I don't care how many NPCs we kill. We are not killing Solaire. Solaire's our boy. He's gonna give us $10 right off the bat.
now that I am undead.
Because Solaire respects women. Solaire wants rights for everyone. He wants the sun to beam through everything.
Find that strange.
So he's giving us $10.
No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance?
If we make it to Golem, sure.
Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted.
It sure is convoluted. I have a Halo gun on me.
The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this.
I actually do like this entire speech because it actually confirms that the world in Dark Souls is literally falling apart at the seams because of just the madness of everything.
Of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Say the line, yeah.
Oh, the stiff.
The nice thing is all the notes are written by people who are actively playing the same mod as I am right now. Alright, let's get that. Oh, this is where I just came from, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I wonder, what's the range on this thing like? Hey, Solaire, what you doing? Fuck it, if I kill him, I'm counting it as a boss. Oh yeah, out of everything, fuck the Brits. One's gonna have a fossil that they had taken off their land, then venerated as a. Ooh, I actually I like that one. I like anything that like involves stuff like that like fossils and. God, that does so little to heal. I would lose a lot of power. I have a homeward bone. I'm just gonna use that. I do not want to lose all those early level upgrades, because right now I think I am still pretty damn underleveled. I will happily redo all the bullets that I lost. Let's go ahead and give me 18 strength. Give a bit of endurance because I want that stamina and equip load up. What is my equip load anyway? Oh, yeah, okay. I have enough for... yeah, rats give humanity, which is one of my favorite little things about the game, is that rats in fact give you, rats can give you humanity. I'm gonna have these two try and shoot me in the back. The nice thing about this is if you go for the fully charged pistol shot, every bullet that you miss is only one out of like the 900 and something. You only really fuck up if you repeatedly go for like small rapid fire bullets. Also give me that Drake sword, because those will still count per bullet. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Make me overpowered. I don't give a fuck. We're doing this for charity. We're fucking things up. Every sword, every dragon in the game, if you hit its tail, a wyvern will always drop a weapon. It's one of the best things about this game. There's just like that tiny little bit of animation lock after you fire the pistol. Uh-oh. So someone asked earlier about ammunition refill, and I don't know if we get ammunition refills. We should be able to get another gun soon. I believe the SMG is not that far from here. But I don't know if it actually takes a different... Alright, so that's another 15. Because fuck it, I'm counting him as a boss. He gives... Look at how much experience he gives. That's a boss experience right there. I am Death, Destroyer of Worlds. Don't fuck with Master Chief. I will say though, the Claymore might be one of my favorite. The Claymore and Nito sword are probably my two favorite swords in the game, like just vanilla though. Let's go light some fucking bonfires. If I remember correctly, I think that there are... Yeah, that's where you would normally go to shoot the Drake's tail off. But we sniped it from miles away. Because we're a fucking boss like that. Go ahead, let's get that dex up, 15 strength to 20. For some reason I thought I would need more stats to be able to wield this, Oh, no, just 16 strength and 10 dex. We'll show in a second why this sword is so fucking powerful. Just want to say hi to this happy little friend right here. Come on. I just want to kick this nerd off a cliff. Sometimes a wall on your right is the most frustrating, annoying little fucking thing. Alright, so that's 16 deaths. Walls, your greatest opponent. I have a pea shooter that can kill a god, but sometimes the wall just a little bit to my right can be the greatest stopper. Well, oh, fuck you. Where did you come from? Oh, right. There was one person there. Alright, 17 deaths. Hey, listen, he fell off the cliff and died too. I'm happy. Fuck it. Revenge. Actually, I'm going to take a quick moment here to update my stats in my actual physical book. Normally, we'd have trackers for stuff like this, but this is something I literally decided today to run. So yeah, so now you can actually see one of the benefits to the Drake Sword here. Which is if you hold right trigger, you can do a powerful sword beam. That can stagger and do some crazy damage. It comes at the cost of durability on the sword though, so be wary of that. And of course, as Kingfisher brought up, the rats, the friendliest NPC, the friendliest enemies in Dark Souls. Rats have a higher chance than any other enemy in the game to randomly drop humanity. And I think that that's a neat little touch for, you know, the lowest enemies in the game also having the ability to just restore humanity. Thankfully, we have this bonfire that we opened. So we lost about 1,500 souls, which is annoying, but we will live. Let's fuck this person up here. Of course, there's Solaire's, the Sunbro Covenant statue, which is in every Dark Souls game. That Covenant is there. Even in games that don't have Solaire in it, like 2, that Covenant is there. And of course we have a fun little mini boss right there of the boar, which I'm gonna try and fight from up here. Because all's fair in love and war. Tom, yes. Listen, I'm doing this shit for charity. Bad puns are on the fucking table. Let's go. God, speaking of, terrible puns and goofy dad jokes, did anyone see the trailer for Weird, the, Weird Al Yankovic, movie starring Daniel Radcliffe? Cause it's good. The trailer kinda rules, actually. I think it's been scientifically proven at this point that if you give Weird Al creative control over something, you're gonna get something good. Okay, I have a theory, and I feel like Weird Al is gonna be... I feel like part of me thought that... Am I taking him up the... Yep, we're taking him up the stairs almost the entire... Alright, have fun with that. I wanted Weird Al to play every other role except for himself. That's what I wanted. Alright, so what we want to do is, instead of going for the item that's clearly there, we want to hop on here and follow this one all the way to the wall. And then, of course, we're gonna take our trusty pendant. And there we go. So I haven't actually got a chance to try this one out yet. And because we didn't get any new ammunition for it, I want to see how much damage that can do. But that might be the reason why we want to stake with the plasma rifle or plasma pistol. Unless this thing can, like, shred bosses in half. But there we go, our second gun. Now we just wanna... Oh, we just need to find something to use it on. Where are those pesky little bell gargoyles? Or actually, how close are we to the Capra demon? I don't think I've actually played the original Dark Souls since our charity event. Okay, so SMG is fun, but the plasma pistol definitely is better damage. So we're gonna go ahead and stick with that. If I had a way of getting ammo back, yeah, we'd be using that. How did none of those hit? That's always like one of those you're fucked either way. Okay, I think I can just run back. Yeah, because the nice thing about this is the boar doesn't respawn, and the boar is the most dangerous part of this entire area. I know. I feel that, Rich. I can feel that one in my soul. Are they still running after me? Oh, the dedicated little fuckers. I could always do something like bait them into coming here. You know, that's pretty satisfying too, I gotta say. Getting the first backstab on an enemy feels satisfying. That was also pretty fucking satisfying. I also love probably the only thing I don't like about Dark Souls 2 is it doesn't do the ragdoll. And I love the ragdoll enemies so much. So first thing I want to do, open this up. So like everyone who's played Dark Souls 1, who was your first like wall boss? Was it the gargoyles? Was it Capra Demon? For some people, was it like, did you really get tripped up on Taurus Demon? Like, how's everyone's like feelings on their first like real like wall enemy experience in DS1? These fuckers right here gave me trouble, but they also were the first ones to really teach me how to like properly parry and I mean, hell, I got a parry out. It wasn't a good one. I didn't get a riposte on it, but that was still a fucking parry. fuck that salmon up. See, I know we got one of those knights up here. When he healed and actually used an Estus, that was the first moment that I think I really felt like the, oh god, no, what? How can that be? Unfortunately I can't click out of the screen which magic card. That one I need to get to our friend in Firelink Shrine before an NPC fucking kills them. A card modeled after my own heart. You know, I could try the Death Warp there, but I've never actually tried that. But I know if you get a riposte on the stairs there, you can glitch the game out and get into Sense Fortress early. Actually, before we rest at the bonfire, though, there's a very important boy over here that we need to say hi to. Oh, that kind of bear. Again, a card modeled after my heart.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Oh, that's also one more death on, we are not killing Siegmeyer. He is a good boy, and he's also giving us $10. So 25 from the NPCs. Speaking of bears.
I'm Andre of Astora, if you're required.
Let's go ahead and reinforce. Oh, we can't reinforce the Drake Sword just yet. But we can enforce the Claymore. Because really, what else are we going to use our Titanite shards are? Not like we can upgrade, we need Demon Titanite to upgrade our plasma pistol. I forgot I could buy Titanite shards off him. Weapons, smithing, repair box. Hell, even if they just sold regular ammunition, I would just buy some. But let's learn a gesture. We are going to be using that on the Bell Gargoyles, because why not?
Whatever you want, if you noted, you can ask a blacksmith. The nice thing about Zopet. Don't get yourself neither.
Let's dump some points into Vitality to help me out with that, And hell, we got the firepower. I'm gonna count this as a boss this early on in the game. Because my plasma is better. We're gonna fuck up the Titanite demon down here. I might actually be even able to up... I think he dropped some Demon Titanite. Yeah, we're upgrading the Plasma Pistol, baby! Actually, I can also... Let's go upgrade this. And then I think I can... No, I'm thinking of the Havel way out. Yeah, this is pretty much what a caster feels like. Yeah, let's upgrade. I still don't really know. I really should have looked it up before coming out today. Looking up what happens if we run out of ammo. Hey, Marky, how's it going? Let's go take care of those gargoyles. For those wondering where our count is in terms of money raised, we have $25 that were given to us by NPCs we either robbed or Solaire and Sigmire gave us money because they're good boys and we're not going to kill them. We have $18 from deaths and about 45 from bosses that we have killed. It's been a taxing as fuck day for everyone. Yes, please take it easy. Like, I know one of the feelings is like, like, feel like you want to do as much as you possibly can to help out all these things going on and change stuff and do what you can. Honestly, what a lot of people forget is like they'll burn themselves out on things they can't control. So please, as important as being vigilant is also taking it easy, knowing when to rest, knowing when to knowing when to like take 5. So I'm glad you're resting up. I'm glad you're... Remember, if you're trying to help people, if you're trying to do the right thing, if you're trying to... Can't help out anyone if you are burning yourself out and not able to function properly. People got to be taking care of themselves. Let's go to the Firekeeper, who's hidden in the saddest NPC. They are terrible to Firekeeper maidens. Which is why I like Elden Ring. Tons of girl bosses. And God bless all of them. Oh, blood pressure issue? I don't know. What kind of meds are good for that? Does Excedrin help lower blood pressure? I kind of forget. But yeah, be sure to, Oh, so yeah, I found another mod here in the Halo Dark Souls mod of a duel. If someone wants to have a 1v1, This is the spot to have it. Reminds me, I'm actually seeing my doctor on Thursday. It's been a month and change since I have done stuff like change my diet around, exercise a little more regularly, take my start taking my hypoactive thyroid medication. So they kind of want me to go in and basically check and see how everything is faring. And as far as I checked today, I believe I'm 10 down from February when I first saw the doctor. So definitely happy with the progress on that. Also, this is a spot where we could end up raising a fucking $100,000 because I gotta make that jump. We're gonna get another gun. And as you all know, jumping in Dark Souls is not the easiest fucking thing to do. But we can at least get some items out of here. Honestly, my only complaint with the past month in particular is just because of how kind of rough timing for work has been, I have not been able to go, like, for a while around February and March, I was able to really kind of go and do 40-minute long workout days in my basement. I unfortunately haven't really been able to do that. I just have not had the time. I've had to go into the office a little bit. So, I don't want to say I've fallen behind in exercise, but definitely not as high in as I was, say, in March. But also, a lot of stuff like PAX East was just a full, 5 full days of walking around nonstop. I've been trying to find exercise in other ways, and meal prepping for sure has definitely helped out big time with my diet. So, in a way, I think the exercise is good, but the change to diet is probably as important, if not more so. I am basically trying to get to where I was pre-pandemic, and I want to get back to a boxing weight of 240. That's my goal. And, 10 pounds in 2.5 months is not half bad. I say that because my ass can't not be humble about this kind of shit. Yeah, so the weight I was when I was basically when I was boxing, my weight was about 240. So I want to try and get back to that weight and try and make it as much try and build as much muscle as possible. I already know, just by the nature of my build, I am going to be a wider, stouter person no matter what. So if I can find, I'm trying to build muscle around that rather than okay, I'm, also going to be 35 in October. I'm trying more to just build some muscle and get some strength out of it, rather than okay, I'm not really ever going to slim down to 150. God, okay, yeah, vertigo is no fucking joke. I've dealt with that. I've dealt with that in my life as well. And I don't get it as much when I'm doing something I only get it if I'm I only will trigger it if I'm doing stuff like looking down from, I can't do a Ferris wheel without, being tense as fuck and basically, I can't look out. If I look out while I'm on a Ferris wheel, I am probably going to faint. Like, literally, if you ever want to see me at my tensest, like, which is weird, because I love roller coasters. I love, like, crazy amusement park rides. I've actually done the one where they, like, fucking slingshot you into the sky. No problem. Because the motion of that is so fast, it doesn't trigger shit. But if I do something like a drop tower, I can't have my eyes open, or else I'm going to pass out. Oh yeah, and then you have to just wait for it to pass, which is the worst feeling. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. So I have to try and get up there. And for those who don't know, jumping in Dark Souls... Oh, that went easier than I thought. Jumping in Dark Souls is an endeavor. There is no jump button like in Elden Ring. Instead, what you have to do is hold down B, which is both the roll button and the run button. Okay, I can use that to get to the, to eventually make my way back to the asylum. I feel like I missed a step. Oh, yes, I want to actually fall. If I fall down here, walk to the edge, and now we take out our handy dandy trusty pendant, say a prayer to the RNG gods, and boom, I have the patent Halo Magnum. There's a signal telling me to go fuck the bell gargoyles up, and with this trusty new... Now that I'm fucking strapped. I came to work strapped today. I actually don't know how the strength of this compare. We'll find out. Actually, there's an easy way to find out. I think it's because the skeleton's guarding. I am pretty sure of... I might be able to get one more gun in the depths, but I'm pretty sure those are going to be the main guns that we get in this run. And still, it looks like the plasma pistol is still king among all of them. Alright, so it's 10 o'clock. We're going to try and get Capra Demon down. We're going to try and get the gargoyles down. And if I can get to the asylum back, I want to see if I can get the stray demon down. Actually, let me try this on an enemy we know the health value of. Oh, I see you. Sorry, never mind. The pistol is great. Also, fall. I know you want to fall. I know you want to fall. Oh, you're feeling it. You just got murked so hard, I know you want to fall. Come on. Come on, gravity. Boom! Wow, did that actually activate? Oh god, I actually have to reload, don't I? Oh, there's nothing more satisfying than watching NFT bros like, fucking just lose everything. It's good to get occasional reminders that sometimes the world works. Alright, I take that back. The Magnum actually kind of rules. Oh, it actually also does melee, which is pretty cool. He didn't get a chance to summon any help because I fucked him up. Whoa! Okay, wait, does this go through enemies? Yeah, this goes through enemies. Holy shit. Okay, sorry, Plasma Pistol. I have a new best friend. Yes, they did make this as busted as the original Halo pistol. Also, I know I said that, you know, we're going through this with as much power as possible to fuck them up as much as possible, but I want to get more help. And I know my boy Solaire is somewhere around here. We're about to pop a humanity. With any luck, they actually still have the summon signs. Here. Otherwise, it might actually be in his in the arena. Let's take a look. I wonder. Okay, no, their hitboxes aren't active yet. Yo, Solaire, where your summon sign? Alright, fuck, that's all I need is me and my Glock. This fucking boss, the first time I fought it, my god, I think I spent 25 attempts because I just couldn't do crowd control. Demon's Souls, aside from like 1 or 2 bosses, really didn't have you do all that much crowd control. Dark Souls, they're like, fuck you. Alright, 1 bullet short. Alright, let's add that. That's 1 more death. Oh, I didn't save at the near... Alright, we are taking the long way back. god. I'll never get over how fucking horrifying you look. Fallout Undead style. Unfortunately, even if they don't summon help, there's still going to be enough of these guys. Also me, never used a crossbow in any Dark Souls games. Trying to get adjusted to the feel of it. God, I am also getting I'm so used to the timing for all this shit in Elden Ring that I forgot how long an Estus Flask takes you to use in Dark Souls 1. You know, using a gun in Dark Souls, it's pretty fun. You know what? There were 2 gargoyles there. I'm counting them as 2. That's 2 bosses. That's 30 for those 2. Also, let me put down that death. Oh, I forgot to taunt. I forgot to taunt on them. Damn it. So this is about as far as, especially when the game first came out, for years. If you look at the number of achievements of how many people kept playing past this point, it dropped from like 60% who made it to the first bell to like 10. It took years for people to be able to come back and say, oh wait, no, there's a lot of game here that I didn't see and I probably should have.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Carim, the Park.
Oh, Oswald.
To learn friends. Cometh out to confess.
Give me the gesture.
Thou art welcome any time.
Yeah, you're right. It is only human to commit a sin.
May
Nice miracle you got there, nerd. And we're taking $10 from him and the Book of the Guilty. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, do I not have the gesture menu? It doesn't look like it mapped the button for the gesture menu. Alright, we got ourselves about 40 minutes left. Let's see if we can round up one or two more victims. I know I'd love to get me some revenge on the Capra Demon for all the hell that motherfucker has inflicted on me. Yeah, I'm counting the gargoyles as 2. Golem would be hard only because I have to unlock Sen's Fortress in order to get there. And that would mean going to Blighttown, going to Quelaag. And I think I'd have to even find Tarkus in the first place in order to get him summonable. Our better options are probably going to be Capra Demon and possibly Stray Demon if I can make that jump again and go revisit the asylum. Oh, the hidden one? Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. God. Sen's Fortress is both one of the best and worst areas in the game. If you don't know where that bonfire is, oh my god, it's such a royal pain in the ass. But otherwise, I love it more than I love stuff like Blighttown, just because you are going to find one way around, only one way through it. So they make the encounters actually fucking fun and not like Blighttown where you have to go through it multiple ways and take out. I hate Blighttown. We're dumping almost all of that into Vitality because Papa needs health. Oh, I've beaten I've beaten all of Dark Souls numerous times. This is actually the last time we did Dark Souls was on one of our first major Extra Life charity events. Was our Grossly Incandescent, where I did 4 hours of every Soulsborne game and tried to see in the span of 4 hours per game from a fresh file how many bosses we could kill. Oh, for newer people. Okay. No, that makes sense. Wow, did he really get just the tiniest little hit on me? Oh, now I know why I fucked up. I used the humanity, but I didn't reverse my hollowing. That would have been a smart thing to do, to be able to get Solera on my side. one of the reasons why it's nice to come here after you get the Drake Sword.
Donations.
Ooh, good. Bastion is such a fucking good game.
Gifts. More gifts.
You know, that's my one complaint with Elden Ring is I miss the kick. PAX East a couple of years ago, they actually had VGO did a Supergiant orchestra where they did songs from Bastion, they did songs from Transistor, they did songs from Pyre, and it is to date one of the best concerts I think I've seen at any convention for sure. Alright, now let me see. What is my fastest way? I know if I go south from here, we can make our way to Undead Burg. Yeah, I've seen you posting about that. You're doing a nice Elden Ring run. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. One of the only pains in the ass thing about doing streaming on the reg, and well, also working a full-time job, is the more you create content, the harder it is to find time to watch other people's content. And I am blessed to have friends who are incredible at making content, and I always want to be able to watch all of their shit. But sometimes it can be tough. But yeah, if you link it in the shill, I know you've been linking it in the shill channel, I will check that out. See, I love doing stuff like that. I did that, God, I did that a while ago for one of the games that we ran. And it's so labor intensive, but it's so much fun. If you can get all 3 POVs and just like swap between them, you can make some ultra cool shit. Speaking of ultra cool shit, let's... Come on, give me your sword. Give me your sword, you nerd. All right, Titanite chunk, not bad. I wanted your sword. You know, I'd like to do that for something maybe like a prop hunt or something like that for the Snark crew. I feel like that could be fun, doing a multi-view thing like that. See, this is where I know I want to end up, is down there. Because down there is where the Capra Demon is. But I think if I go off there, I just fucking fall. Yeah, that could be fun. Like we go from the new game plus revenge mode to Chef's first run in a Soulsborne. That could be fun. Honestly, like, I know the next series of games I want to do, and we've actually me and Chef kind of talked about this a little bit. One of the things we're probably going to end up doing with Elden Ring, because there's so much game in that. That if we do it for stream, that's going to be literally my entire year. So what we may do is for, like, for example, we ended Sunday off by racing to the end of Stormvale Castle. I might do a 15-minute thing where I record going through the actual castle itself, showing Chef all the stuff we skipped, and doing like a 15-minute dossier per episode on the stuff you would have missed. I think that could be a fun, like, compromise. Do I have to maybe roll off specific parts of the roof? Because that's going to take me right back to where I was. Or can I make my way down? You can tell it's been a while since I've been through this part of the game in particular. A lot of Dark Souls actually kind of just runs together after enough time. So it's like part of me remembers the depths and the area to Capra Demon as just being immediately after Bell Gargoyles, but I'm trying to remember what door, because I know it's a door that can open or an area you can go. Only other thing I could think of is continuing on in here. I think I have keys to help me descend around the area I did that jump. See, I thought for sure that turn right there was going to take me there. I could have sworn I had that key in particular. And that's just going to take me up. Nah, that's just going to take me... Not just Darkstalkers, but all the Darkstalkers games. Half of which even I didn't play. So yeah. When does that actually come out, now that I think about it? Because I feel like that's soon. Nicole, good night. Oh, okay, yeah. By all means, I do like a good Phasmophobia. I actually need to find. I know I have the Oculus now, and I know that there's a way to. There should be a way to do Oculus Phasmophobia in Oculus to make it hyper scary time next time we play that. so many of these tiny areas, and I know it's going to be one of them that just has like a locked door hidden. They got so many different little keys. End of June, okay. See, I thought that for sure would have been the door to the depths. Can also try rolling off there. Well, let's see. Might be able to get a level out of it at least. Not enough yet. Such an interconnected world, and it's still hard as fuck to navigate. This might be it. So here's the thing. Snake Eater, 1. I have, in terms of card games, TCGs and whatnot, I have only really played the World of Warcraft trading card game. I got into that when it first came out, before it basically went the way it went complete to shit and eventually became Hearthstone. So now no one ever plays TCG ever again. Not to mention, I don't think I even have half my cards. But I could never really get into Magic the Gathering because it all just seemed like... I just really couldn't like... Okay, so that was the way in. I just had to unlock it from the other side. I had no idea what was good. Like, I tried to get into it in college. Someone sold me a shitty red Bushido deck for $50 that was, like, totally overpriced. I brought it to a tournament. I got my ass handed to me. And I tried to ask another friend before Chef joined my college. I asked someone else if they could give me some Magic the Gathering advice, and his recommendation, like, he gave me like a 20-minute long explanation of which I understood 0 of.
Brilliant. Thank you. I am Griggs of Vinheim.
So I wouldn't, if you, I know nothing about MTG. But, Chris and Chef would definitely be the people to talk to for that.
Besides, I'm fine. I have my sword beside. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Why does every NPC in this game sound like Mr. Frog? Oh, at least the nice thing is that door is open, so now I can just ransack it. So we can race right to... Let us race to get my souls back, and then show the Capra Demon a little Glock Glock, what up? Fucking down attacks. I actually run into this problem all the time with my Moonlight Greatsword in Elden Ring. God damn it! I think I tried to heal myself 4 fucking times and each one of them got interrupted. Fucking dogs. Alright, no, I don't have to worry about souls anymore. Let's fucking run. Christ, the hitbox on those dogs. Yeah, I know the assassins are there. Maybe the assassins can fuck off for a second. Oh, so close. So, there's actually something I kind of want to try out this run. We're going to give one more honest attempt before going in and just fucking murdering him with the gun. I think the reason why people have trouble with that is the dogs themselves, I'm pretty sure, get active before you actually go into the room. So I think you can actually kill the dog through the firewall. Or through the fog wall. Their hitboxes are just so BS though, so you're almost guaranteed to get smacked by one. And then you have these very fine people. Who, if you show them your back, they can just hop on it and just backstab the fuck out of you. Oh, I remember that. I didn't know that they took the I didn't know that they ended up taking the Dark Souls servers off stream. Well, it's because I remember when Chris was doing 3, I was telling her to, you know, go and use an ember to summon help. Or, you know, someone in. And I did not realize until, like, 3 or 4 attempts that the servers were just fucking down. Okay, so let me try something. I'm gonna try to aggro... Yeah, no. Alright. Lock, lock! Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. So that's 2 more deaths. And one for the Capra Demon. I'm not gonna make it to the dragon, so instead we have 20 minutes left. What I am going to do is Homeward Bone. We're gonna bone up. We're gonna head to Firelink Shrine, and we're gonna try to make it to the we're gonna try and make it to the Stray Demon and get our revenge on them. And if we can, that will be the last boss, and we can total it up and give accordingly. And again, I know I've said this before, but one of the things that I kind of wanted to make sure we did not do, because I hate doing it. I did this as like a last minute on my accord. I'm happy that some other people are donating as well, but something very important is that we are indeed on Monday having a Monster Hunter, the return of Monster Hunter Mondays, where we're going to be working with Soft Giving and our buddy I Am Brandon, with Chef, our own VTuber. We're going to be leading a charity event for the American Cancer Society, a cause near and dear to Chef's heart. So, you know, I am going to be giving to both. I'm actually planning on potentially matching, depending on how my resources look, matching what I donate today to the American Cancer Society. But we also have other things that we're planning on doing to try and raise some money based on our performance. And yes, Chef dropped the hashtag NYSXACS to spread the word. Okay, yeah, I heard about that they have an official LGBT card in Magic now, which is great. Oh great, your buddies are here.
Times are grim, don't you? You might scare.
You are undead as well. Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my... We must not let this curse overcome us. Did I not Oh, well, by the looks of you... Did I not... Oh,
don't... We are... I can't...
Oh, Mike, I will... So, it was...
See you all in hell. Yeah, I don't know. To me, one of the worst feelings ever is seeing all this terrible shit and not knowing I can't. There's only so much I can do. Because unfortunately, like, my heart goes out right now to the people who are like actively protesting this shit. God bless them. I wish I could be out there right now with them. Unfortunately, I can't. I already flirted too hard with the possibility of COVID. I unfortunately can't risk that again. I also looked and saw if there were any protests happening in my neck of the woods, and if I did one, I'd literally be going up to New York for it, which is just, at this point, hard to do on a full work week. So I hate the feeling of feeling like I can't do anything. So the best thing I can do is something like this, where I can't do a lot in this world, but I can do is play games and try to entertain. Also, just like, I know how just rough it's been on everybody. So if I'm able to help people relax for even a little bit, while also giving attention to these issues and the people who are supporting them and fighting for them, that's like, I think that's the best thing I can do. And yeah, of course, putting my money where my mouth is, because, well, if there's one thing I can do, it's that. Giving the resources to the people who can actually do something about it. Anyway, let's curl up like a little ball and get picked up. I forget how long it takes, but we should be. That's the other thing too, is if I can get like our like Nathan dropped 25 to help out. So anything we can do to try and inspire people to continue to help is money, time, and energy well worth it. So this is easily going to be the hardest fight. I do not want to run in there just yet. But we are back at the back at it again at Krispy Kreme. We are back and in our we are back where we began. And we have a score to settle. And as you can see, the Stray Demon has more health, is far stronger. Hey, Scruffy Cat. Yeah, so we are playing a fun mod of Dark Souls that has some special things in it. This fight is particularly annoying because I have to take damage. And I am underleveled for where I am in the game right now. So we're gonna see me dying a lot in an attempt to beat this. Yeah, so a little bit about this mod for people who are just turning in. This is a mod created by Inferno Plus 2. This mod is free. It is incredible. It works on both Prepare to Die edition, which is what I'm playing right now, as well as the remaster. The person who created this initially had it on their Patreon, but made it public, so bless them for that. Holy shit. Oh. Pretty much what we are doing today is just a way to try to get some funds for people who can use it. So I've been donating per death today, as well as per boss killed. And for an idea, we started a fresh file in this game about 3 hours ago. So, yeah. We have about 10 minutes left, which is going to be just me. Let me try one without. without the gun and seeing how that goes. I might have to kindle a and right on time, Solera Vestora is here with a follow. What is good? Yeah, this is gonna be fucking tough. I just have so little vitality. But whatever, we are dying for a good cause. We are dying to raise money for abortion funds in trigger law states, i.e. states that are going to probably be the most impacted by a potential reversal of Roe v. Wade. So we have been donating $15 per balls killed, dollar per death, and $5 per NPC we have murked. I don't remember that part of Dark Souls, but okay. That is not where that is not where I thought a Dark Souls themed Twitch account would go, but cool. I'm just so used to the fucking timing from Elden Ring. You know, I never really gave the SMG a fair shot. Let's see if this actually does better against this guy. Oh, we're at a nice amount of bullets. Cool. Way I figure it, bigger target, maybe more bullets will hit him. God, I hate the range for that. Oh, nice. Yeah, same people did all the Planet X games. Wait, it didn't reload in between deaths? Come on. That's the problem I have with this guy more than anything, is his AoEs. They are bigger than they appear. We're gonna give this till 11, and if we don't, then I will take I'll take a $20 punishment for not clearing him. Oh, see, I'm fucked. Oh, wow, nope. Christ, the range on that. Like that. I should have been out of that. And I was just gonna do it again. I know a lot of people are like, listen, everyone in these games has like one boss that like, I know so many people are like, oh, Artorias' Manus is hard, but Stradium was really fucking easy. For some reason, like, Stray Demon has been consistently one of the more annoying fights for me. And I think it's just because of those fucking AoEs. I know he's slow as hell and telegraphs the shit out of everything, but like, I have an easier time against, like, except for Beta Chaos. Beta Chaos everyone fucking hates, but like, a lot of bosses that continually give people trouble, like, I will have an easier time with them than this giant potato motherfucker. Beta Chaos lore-wise is so good. And its fight is so fucking annoying. Oh, see, that's... Actually, I probably have an easier time on that just because I could just equip a gun and just fucking pop, take him out. I think that might have been my best attempt at it. We're going to go for 2 more, and then I'm going to call it for tonight. Here's the thing, if you can get him to keep doing that attack where he just shows his ass, his whole ass, that's ideal. It's when he doesn't do that that shit starts getting rough. God, the fucking booty quake. Alright, gonna be the last attempt. We're gonna take it back old school. We're gonna use the plasma pistol. I'm gonna upgrade, we're gonna pop some of these, a lot of these humanities that we have. So the plasma pistol does probably the most damage per bullet. The problem is it has a long recovery animation. So if I'm trying to do something like go around someone, could be rough. But I don't have to worry about reloading, which is key. I got a little greedy there. The nice thing is I can also just cancel out of an animation like that if I think they're gonna try and target me. I can always just kind of cancel out of a charge. Like that. That's rough. That's bad. I don't want it. Nope. Oh, that's not what I want. Ah! Alright, it was a valiant attempt, but I think that is going to be it for tonight. You know what? I'll take it. I'm paying more. I'm paying more for not having killed that one than I am for the others that we did kill. So, let's go ahead and take it to Just Talking while I go ahead and tally up how much we have raised today. What my grand total is. So give me 1 second. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some music on while I break out the calculator. There we go. All right. So let's see. In terms of number of deaths, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20. That's 47 on the number of times I died. 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh, 110 on the amount of bosses that we've killed, plus the NPC money, plus the 20 from me not being able to take down Stray Demon. Combined, that puts us, we're going to call it at a straight 150 that I will be donating. Either split between... It's either going to be split between all 13 ones, or if I can find a good amalgamation charity that will cover basically all Trigger Law estates, that's going to be $150 to abortion funds, plus the 25 Nathan threw in. So, all in all, I can say that it's a great day for charity. I want to thank our new followers. I want to thank the people who popped in, the people who listened to me ramble on at the beginning. It's scary times, but be there for the people you love. Try to remember try and remember who the victims in this situation are, and try to remember who the targets of your malice should be. There are clear people who should be the recipient of your anger. Do what you can. Call your congressman, call your senator, even if you know that they're blue and they support this and they're fine. Tell them anyway. Getting your voice out, it may not be a lot, and yeah, the Democrats might be weak as shit at the moment. And well, I'd like the joke I make on the fucking Flanders' parents. We've tried nothing and we're out of ideas. The more we yell, the more they're gonna know that they're fucking up. And hopefully, listen, we are the group of people who have bullied the fuck out of so many people into doing better things. Raise your voice at them and make sure you're fucking heard. It's not a lot, but it's what we can do. And just fucking be there for the people who need you right now. And if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling like I am right now, that your heart is stopping, that your chest is killing over, do not be afraid to take a break. Do not be afraid to rest. People need you to be fighting, but people also need you to be fighting at full capacity. Burning yourself out and putting yourself in the hospital ain't gonna help anybody. Chef, if you want to throw a raid for Kingfisher's recommended buddy there, I would be down for that. Or Kingfisher, if you want to put their name in chat again, I will start the raid over myself. And yeah, I want to just thank everyone for sticking with me on this impromptu thing. Reminder that we have another charity event that we are planning for on Monday for the American Cancer Society, hosted by NJ Chef, our own in-house VTuber. I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be joining for that. We're going to be raising more money. My bank account's going to fucking hurt after both PAX season this weekend, but fuck it. They need the money more than I do right now. Okay. Chef's got the raid started up. Yeah, just be good to one another. All right, I think that's the best that I can do, best that I can say. All right, throw some music to end things out on. All right. We will be back tomorrow with more Trevor's either variety night or we'll see what Trevor's got in store. It's always exciting. After that, potentially more Lost Judgment DLC with Ray on Thursday. So we still got a packed Snark week. Keep an eye on our Discord. Keep an eye on our socials to figure out what we are doing, when we are doing. But I will be likely seeing you all on Monday, where I'm bringing back my hunting horn to help out with some Monster Hunter Monday and raising money for ACS. Till then, be good to one another. Fuck cops.